Guys, what's going on, guys? Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, guys. You are in tune to Riley's World. How y'all been? How has it been? It's been like a day or two, right? It ain't that long, but still have plenty to talk about in football. Still so much going on. Everybody's still partying from Arsenal to Tottenham to everybody. Still partying. People meeting at the club and all of that, partying and all of that. You get me? Yeah, man, party's still going on and we're still here enjoying the vibe. Champions, that's who we are. Yes, I. Big up everybody in the chat. Matty in the building. Matty said, finally. Matty only missed one day, man. Only missed one day. One day, get it. Nikolai said, what's up, Riley? Being decent. Yeah, man, we're behaving ourselves. You don't know the thing, man. You don't know the thing, go. Whole heap of talks going on. Players are back to business. Players kind of rest the party a little bit. Getting back to business. We ain't done. We ain't done. Y'all remember them famous lines of Declan Rice? Which is massive all over the place right now. We not done yet. We still have one more big trophy to lift. Now we're going to make it happen. Yes, we're going to make it happen. Big up everybody in the chat. Michelle representing in the building for PSG, I think. And Michelle don't have no home, Michelle don't have no home. Michelle is all over the place supporting everybody that is not Arsenal. Michelle, that is not stable. That is not stable. That is not healthy. No. Not a healthy, Michelle. Not a healthy. Yes. Matty said, I've been messaging you to get on. When you message me, I didn't see you message me to get on, man. I saw the message about, actually, I saw that today. I saw the message about Martinelli. Yeah, I saw the message about Martinelli today. Yeah. So, holy hater. Yeah, man. Don't pay Michelle no mind, man. Michelle support Everton. What y'all gonna do? Come on, man. Michelle support Everton, but you can't make Michelle disturb your peace, Matty. Michelle is an Everton supporter. She need to do stuff like this. That's her trophy. You get me? Yeah, that's her trophy. Anyway, people, what? How the champions are feeling? How are the champions in the chat feeling? Yeah, all the champions. Me see a look at stats the other day and I'm going to ask who are going to get fired first? Who is going to get fired first? And them have like the Liverpool coach. I don't even know why they have Arteta in the midst of that. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't even know why they have Arteta in the midst of that. But anyway, because Arteta ain't going to get fired. These owners love Arteta. Like cook food. You know what I mean? Yeah. No joke. Serious. Serious, true story. But yeah. Plenty going around, plenty talking about the boys are enjoying themselves. The boys are enjoying themselves. It's been a long 22 years wait. You get me? And nobody can take this away from the lads. It's only a pity that they have to pause it for a little bit. Well, it's not a pity. It's joyful. That they're able to pause it for a bit to prepare themselves for this massive Champions League game that is ahead. The situation is like this. Normally, Arsenal will be sitting, watching other teams playing this kind of game. And all of that. So it's Arsenal time to be playing this kind of game and the world sitting and watching us. You get me? We're back where we belong, on the top of football. Who don't like that? Sorry, can't help you. As I said, Everton let the Spurs team take 3 points. Even West Ham did their job. West Ham did their job very well. You can't blame West Ham for fighting. West Ham did what they needed to do, honestly speaking. I wanted Tottenham to stay up, said Michelle. Michelle, I thought you wanted Europe. I thought you wanted Europe. I thought you wanted Europe, Michelle, but I guess I mean ambition is not for everybody. You know, when it comes out to football, you know what I mean, ambition is not for everybody. Nikolai giving prediction. At least we got Europe. Come on, you Gunners, said Payat. Mathis Riley, do you like my PFP, King Kai, and let me see that. King Kai and his crown. That is it, Matty. King Kai finally have him crown. Hey, we didn't call him King Kai for no reason. We call him King Kai because the man is a king. And I mean, that's King Kai right there. When I was calling him King Kai, y'all think it was funny. You know what I mean? Look at him now. King Kai to the world. You know what I mean? King Kai was the one that scored that winning goal. You know what I mean? Caused us not to have to go any further with this crap. You get me? Done it. Done it. Done it. Done it. You know what I mean? Big up still to Bournemouth. Now go to the line. Big up Everton same way. You know what I mean? Because remember I said they're the one that take points off this their Manchester City team first. You get me? So big up Everton same way. You know what I mean? Big up Bournemouth. Them did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So no joke, man, no joke. The thing nice, man. The thing nice. You know what I mean? The thing nice. Yeah, I'm moving this chat crazily fast. Well, anyway. Cyrax said, I'm the celebration police. That's not enough for today. That's enough for today. I'm sorry, man. You think we start celebrating and wait until Saturday? You know what I mean? Saturday celebration gonna be different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a different party. As I said, just pause the celebration because Saturday is gonna be a party. You get what I'm saying? Party. That's what it's gonna be Saturday. Oh, celebration. No, man, we're gonna turn that bitch in a party, man. Straight party. No joke about it. Yeah. So that is what's going on. Ozzy in the building. Big up Ozzy, big up Ozzy. Nikolai, we slap you are winning nothing. I think Nikolai know that though. Kai Havertz committed himself in Arsenal, cemented himself in Arsenal history. Hey, he cemented himself in Chelsea history, he cemented himself in Arsenal history. This man look like him just going around, just making himself a big deal in London. You get me? Yeah, remember he was the one that scored the winning goal, the winning Champions League goal for those bums. You know what I'm saying? And he had to leave. You know what I mean? How about Nani Madueke? You know, the same season Nani Madueke leave, sorry for of a team over by down the road there, the same season that Nani Madueke win the Premier League. You know what I mean? And on the verge of winning the Champions League. What a switch by Nani. You know what I mean? Also, Eze dodge a bullet. Eze dodge a bullet. Eze escape relegation. Right? Because remember, if he was on his way to Tottenham, it would have been a different story. You know what I mean? But Eze pretty much escaped relegation and find himself with the Premier League trophy and about to lift the damn Champions League trophy. I am not one of those people who's going to allow anybody to tell me that, oh, I'm getting over, I need to calm it down or anything like that. No. You know what I mean? And with that being said, we're going to talk about Arteta's comment. People, anybody listen to Arteta comment when he said, we are going to become champions of Europe. We are going to become champions of Europe. Anybody listen to that comment from Arteta? Let me put that up. We are going to become champions of Europe, said Mikel Arteta. Now, Mikel Arteta has just won the Premier League. The man is in a confidence zone. The man is in a place where, him feel like him the on top of the world. The confidence is sky high. You get me? I see people trying to take this and run with it in a negative way and stuff like that. But let me ask you guys, where is it? Would you have a manager that comes on talking to his players and telling his player that, oh, guess what, guys? We would like to win the Europa League. Guys, it would be nice if we could win the Europa League. Or would you rather a manager that tell the players, guys, we are going to do this shit? You know what I mean? Don't you see the level of confidence, the difference in the level of confidence? We are going to, or we want to. We're going to do it. Why is it that he can't be confident in his ability and in his team ability? Why are people taking narratives and running with them in a negative way? They don't have anything now to run with against this man. You know what I mean? So they're building their own to run against this man. And he's going to shut them up once again. You know what I mean? He's going to silence all these critics one more time. You know what I mean? Tell me to shut up or tell me that I'm naive or XYZ. We are coming home with a Champions League trophy. You get where I'm coming from here? I said it. So what? I said we were coming home with the Champions League trophy too. Everybody was laughing at me. When everything was down and out and, you know what I mean, Manchester City took us over and take the lead and all of that. And I was still there with confidence, still telling everybody that, hey, we're still going to do the damn thing. You get what I'm saying? Look at us now. We are champions of England. You get me? Yeah, that's who we are. So what? It's time for us to do the damn thing. You know, how much time we come to a Champions League final? How much time have we been to a Champions League final? We haven't been to a Champions. This is our second time in the history of the club. You want to tell us that we cannot dream big? We are not allowed to have ambition? We're not allowed to be ambitious? Y'all got to be joking. I am telling you guys, we are taking this home. You get me? That's what we're doing. It's no joke. This is not a game. Not a game. Big up Jigga in the building. Jigga says no or never. It is no or never. It's no or never. It's no or never. You know what I mean? Well, I don't think it's no or never, but it's no. You know what I mean? We're still going to have a lot of time to do it all over again. You know what I mean? But this season is a season. We have everything going for us. Everything going for us. We have the momentum. We have the vibe. We have the players. You know what I mean? The manager is hyperactive, knucklehead. You know what I mean? Y'all ever watch Naruto? We have the hyperactive knucklehead ninja for a manager. You know what I'm saying? But he has a good heart. He has a good spirit. His heart is in the right place. You know what I mean? His mind is steady. You know what I mean? And he go and do the damn thing. Y'all just watch this. Remember, we're doing the watch along for that game. All right? Yeah. I said it. Yes, I said it. It's not a fluke. You know what I mean? We're going to be right here. Riley's World. I'm a matter of fact, we're going to be here early. Early. Because we're going to chat a whole heap of foolishness. And a whole heap of things will make sense. You get me? Yeah, I might have go down a 10-0 prediction for Arsenal and take it back and go down 2-1. Who knows? But guess what? Arsenal go and do the damn thing. Remember that. I'm scared for World Cup. I want Mexico to try to get past round of 16, but I'm not hopeful. Martin said, if we win the champions in getting the stadium tour so I can take a pitch. Oh, where is that? That pitch with the trophy. Get it all planned already. If not, the champs, I'm going to do the perm instead. Matty, you're going to do the champs one. Don't worry. Take that picture, make sure you send me one. All right? You're going to do that. And we're taking that home. We are taking that home. Okay? Get it. Jigga said, you remain confident, but I had my doubt. Hey, I remain confident. That's me. You know what I mean? I just knew that we were going to do it. You know what I mean? And when doubt was about to creep in, Rice said that famous line, we are not done. I'm like, hold on. Damn right we're not. We are not done. Rice said we're not done. The doubt went right to the door. Just as about to creep in, Manchester City beat us. Because I was like, this is me. That was one of our best games. And we still got beat. This Manchester City team will go all the way. You know what I mean? I was, you know what I mean? This is what I was saying to myself. That was one of our best games and we still got beat. This Manchester City team will go all the way. You know what I mean? But I sit there and I watch it. And when they pull up Rice, saying, we are not done, I'm like, hold on. We're not done. We're not done. You know what I mean? We can do this shit. You get me? And I keep on holding on. I keep on holding on. I keep on holding the team, the community. I keep on holding them, helping them to hold on. You know what I mean? So many persons in the community are doubts. You know what I mean? And it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay because we've seen it happen over and over and over again. You know what I mean? The doors creeping, a lot of stuff creeping that are just not. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We're champions of England. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. That is it. No one can say we cheated to win now. Finish ahead of City by 7 points and they dropped points 3 times out of 5 games in the end. They had it there, they had it in their hand and they bottled it. That is what's up. You know what I mean? We fought. You know what I mean? We fought. You get me? It wasn't always easy because them games, that Burnley game, that West Ham game, it wasn't always easy, bro. You know what I mean? But the determination was there. The goal-getting spirit mentality was there. You know what I mean? We had to make it work out. You know what I mean? We built up too much hype around everything that we were doing. You know what I mean? We was giving it everything. You get me? We had to make it work out. And we did. You know what I mean? We did. Michelle said 5-1 PSG. I don't know what's going on with Michelle. Michelle must think Everton is in the Champions League or something like that. It's not Everton, Michelle. It's Arsenal. Come on. Don't forget when VAR said City should have conceded a penalty against Everton and that they made an error. We ain't worried about VAR. VAR is crap. You know what I mean? VAR is crap. You get me? VAR made so much mistake this season. VAR could have cost Arsenal the title about 16,000 different times. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Right, I'm going to go. I might be back. Have a good stream. Appreciate it, Nicola. I appreciate it. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Perry Jones said, go PSG. Hey, let's find out, man. We're going to see. We're going to see. It's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. It's going to be going down. Arsenal and PSG. It's going to be going down. You know what I'm saying? The players are going to be up for this. I remember PSG was the one that knocked Arsenal out at the semi-final. You know what I mean? I don't think that went down well with the Arsenal players. When they asked Saka, who would he rather, PSG or Bayern? You know what I mean? He said, yo, don't ask him that, but he smiled. He said, come on, everybody know who we wanted. You know what I mean? They don't have no grudge against Bayern Munich when I look into it because they already beat Bayern Munich this season. You know what I mean? The one team that they didn't get to get revenge on was that PSG team for knocking them out of the final and getting that Inter Milan team and going on to win the Champions League. You know what I mean? And I think Arsenal look at that and probably saying to themselves that, hey, guess what? We would have had our first Champions League underneath our belt if, you know what I mean? If. You get me? So I think that they want to correct their mistake. You know what I mean? They want to make their wrongs right. You know what I mean? And I think they will. You get me? I think they will. Jigga, just so you know, you are on the horizontal and I have both going on. I have both running right now. Okay, Jigga? I have both horizontal and vertical running right now. So if you're on the horizontal and you realize that it's not moving that fast, it's because most of the persons are over on the vertical. You know what I mean? But you can still stay where you are, just so you know. All right? Just so you know. Like I said, Michelle was twerking for City. Michelle is twerking for... I see Michelle twerking for Liverpool when they play against Arsenal. I tell you, Michelle and her priorities mix up. Totally mix up. You're an Everton fan under no circumstances. No circumstance. You support a Liverpool team unless it's a direct path for you to achieve something from the game. And I said direct. Okay? But Michelle is just on a different, whole different planet. I ain't gonna lie. You would think that, I ain't gonna lie. I think Michelle is obsessed with Arsenal. But it's okay, Michelle, don't worry. We're gonna win the Champions League and you're gonna feel close to a trophy. Being that you're a member of this channel, you're gonna feel close to a trophy. You know what I mean? We still accept this Premier League trophy and you know what I mean? You can still enjoy yourself and be happy with us, you know, because you're a part of the channel. This is the home of the champions. This is the home of the champions, okay? So no worries, man, no worries. Home of the champions, and this is also your home. So it's like a win a trophy second hand. it's like a win a second hand trophy, Michelle. No worries, man. No worries. Jigga, we're going to link up, you know. Yeah, well, we're going to do that link up this week, Jigga. We're going to do that link. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So we're going to do a link up this week. Game. Yeah. Riley's World and game going to link up this week, people. So, yeah. Yeah, so y'all look out for that. We're going to do a link up this week. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Doublish in the building. Big up yourself, Doublish. Big up Olivia in the building. Say, come on, Arsenal. Big up Oliver Davis. So big up yourself, Oliver. We see you. We see you. Jody, how you feeling? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better, Jody? Let us know what's going on. Big up everybody in the chat. People, remember to hit them like, all right? Hit them like button. You know what I mean? Make sure you're hitting them like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe too. You know what I mean? When I say hit it, I mean hit it like so. Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe button and all of that. You are the home of the champions. You know what I mean? Yes, the champs are here. So feel welcome. You know what I mean? And make yourself at home. At our place. You know what I mean? Our place. Our place. Yeah, the chat is moving fast, but you gotta watch it. Yeah, man, the chat is moving fast. You gotta watch it. Have you seen the transfer rumors? Alvarez, Morgan Rogers, and Alex Scott. I have not seen Alex Scott, but Alvarez transfer rumor been 2 years, 2 seasons now. You know what I mean? Morgan Rogers transfer rumor. I don't think there's any gas to that. I don't know why we would buy Morgan Rogers, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I don't understand the rumors behind that. You get me? He's a fantastic player. That's not the point that I'm trying to make. You know what I mean? He's a fantastic player. But if you I think he's a player similar to Eze. You get what I'm saying? I think he's a similar player to Eze. So I don't know why we will be hunting for a player like Morgan Rogers. What we need a maverick player. You get me? A Kvaratskhelia kind of maverick player. That's what we need. That's what we should be looking for. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to entertain them look at Morgan Rogers or what's the one from Newcastle? You know what I mean? I'm not going to try to entertain that. You know what I mean? If we're going to sell a player, if we're going to sell players or buy players, we need to get back somebody who is similar to Trossard or an upgrade on Trossard. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need to look for. Trossard is a maverick player. He's one of the maverick players. In their borderline, Trossard is a borderline maverick player. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to look for that kind of situation when we're looking for players. You get me? So that's what I'm looking for. So I ain't seen Keith. I ain't seen Keith since he won the Europa League. You know what I mean? I think he said he was busy or, you know what I mean? He's been doing some stuff. You know, but we don't need Keith. As I said, Morgan Rogers is a fantastic player, man. But I don't think he's for Arsenal. You know what I mean? You have a lot of fantastic players that are just not meant for some clubs. You know what I mean? And I think Morgan Rogers is one of them. You know what I mean? We need. Hey, people, we don't need to understand this, you know. And I don't understand why people not getting it. Understand this. We are freaking champions. You know what I'm saying? And Saturday we're going to be champions of Europe. So we're pretty much taking over football. Do y'all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? We are taking over football. We don't need ordinary players no more. You know what I'm saying? We need to buy these players that are wow. You get me? We need players that are going to help us stay on the top of football. That's what we need right now. We don't need no more joke players. We don't need a player give us 3-4 nice games and then disappear. We need consistency in our players. We need them to be there like every freaking game. You know what I mean? We need options as well. We need where we take off one devastating player, we put on another devastating player. Like the enemy, the opposition cannot get a break. That is what we're looking for. We're not looking for mediocre players. We're not looking for players where we have to build anymore. We're looking for ready-made players. The players that we're going to look for, we have to build must be 16 and them kind of age, and still they have to be fantastic. We don't have to settle anymore. We don't need to settle anymore. Players are knocking at Arsenal door. Arsenal just need to pull the trigger and make the right decision. That's all we need to do right now. We just need to do the damn thing the right way. We're talking about the champions of England. Loading the champions of Europe. Okay? Yeah, man. Cut out the Morgan Rogers foolishness there and all let them look at something, man. What? Let's come on, man. We need to go over PSG and take a coverage killer from over there. That's what we need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what big club do. When Real Madrid was big and bad back in the days, didn't they go into Manchester United and take out Cristiano Ronaldo? You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of club that we need to be, man. Big, bad, and mighty club. They never go AC Milan. AC Milan, I think, yeah. And take a Kaka. Then go Spurs and take a Gareth Bale. You get where I come from? Yeah. When them was big. When Real Madrid was big. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we need to stamp ourselves in the vicinity to be that big team. When no one say, yeah, we do what we feel like. We're big, bad, and mighty because the winning us like cannon we bust. We don't bust them like a pie. Cannon we load up and bust. You understand me? That is it. When I run the chat like you don't want me to read them out. This chat is moving like you don't want me to read them. Jesus. Big up everybody in the chat. Wally Pan News Maddy coming in the chat. Wally Pan News Maddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me see where I go. Let me see if I can go back and get some of the chat. Matty said, keep being drunk since they won a bet. 30-year drought finally needed for Villa. Hey, congratulations to Villa. Hold on. Today, didn't Crystal Palace play today? People, didn't Crystal Palace play their Oh, that's tomorrow. Yeah, Crystal Palace playing tomorrow. That's going to be a fantastic game. I hope Crystal Palace win. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do hope Crystal Palace win. It is confirmed Martinelli and Trossard are both out. Where did he get the confirmation? Avinash sign. Let us know where you get the confirmation. We know we're suspecting, but we don't have no confirmation. Look like you need to subscribe to the channel. Look like your sus is good. Subscribe to the channel where you can feed me with them early information. You understand? Yes, I. Jordy said, Roger is the safe bet. We don't want to do safe right now, Jordy. We don't want to do safe. We've been doing safe. We barely got over the line this time by doing safe. You get me? Yeah. Cherky wasn't a safe. No, Cherky's a hothead, you know. Cherky's a hothead. Manchester City took a gamble on him. You know what I mean? Look at the player that he is. Fantastic. And all the while they can't play it safe all the time. You get me? Sometimes you have to do the damn thing and you know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all ever watch Blue Lock? Let me know in the chat, people, anybody ever watch Blue Lock? Season 2, right? When they play in the under 20s. I don't remember what that guy named, but you see that hotted forward when nobody could have control? When the midfielder from the under 20s take and control him? You know, something like that, man, talk about, man. Terrible. I think Rodgers would cost way too much as well. Ain't nobody paying no $80 million for no damn Rodgers. You know what I mean? No, we're no freaking way. And then Aston Villa gonna take that and go buy three fantastic players. And and come give a lot of trouble in the Premier League? Hell no. Trossard reported they may sign a contract extension until summer 2028. I think we keep him another year and then sell him. I'm not too sure about that. To be honest with you, I'm not too sure about that. You see, what we're trying to do is we need to move away from this hot and cold. Trossard has been fantastic when he is fantastic, but when he's not, he's not. You know what I mean? We need we need and Trossard. We need to. When Trossard is hot, Martinelli is hot. When Trossard is cold, Martinelli is cold. You know what I mean? What are they a couple or something? You know what I mean? When we need one to be hot and one to be cold, when both of them cold, what gonna happen? You get me? And we've seen that a lot this season, where Trossard is not in form and Martinelli is not in form. We have to be putting Eze over there, Nani Madueke over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to fix up over on that wing. You know what I mean? Nobody needs some proper fixing. Red Skull in the building. Red Skull, how you feeling? Oh, you know, I have to get back to the chat because the chat, I'm not going to catch up, people. I'm not going to catch up. So let me get back to the chat. Start my Red Skull. Imagine Morgan Rogers and Elliot Anderson in Arsenal next season. Manchester United is going hard for Elliot, right? Manchester City. I think Manchester City is going hard for Elliot. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you buy the two of them, then you probably, you know what I mean? You probably figure it out. Oh, so it was a question. Okay, it was a question. Riley, read out what Martinelli said. I'll get to it, Matty. I'll get to it. I said, wow, look how a league title make you change your views of a player. Of course, we're not saying it's not fantastic, but what we're saying now is this: you got to understand levels, right? It's true. You got to understand levels. You know what I mean? When you're at a certain levels, when you're at a certain level, you aim at the level that you're at. When you upgrade your level, of course, that player is still fantastic, but now you can reach higher. You know what I mean? So if you can reach higher, why just stretch in front of you? You get me? Why? I'm just saying. You get me? Manchester City won titles, and because they won titles, they signed exceptional players. PSG, the same PSG that they said played a Farmers League, they won titles, and because they won titles, the same Farmers League, PSG, that's what people say, not me, okay? Signed exceptional players. Why should we be any different? Why should we not sign exceptional players like these big teams? Why not? Liverpool won the league and they went crazy. Isak and all of them. Ekitike, they went crazy because they won the league. It never worked out for them still. But nevertheless, I'm just saying, when you dream big, you have big. You know what I mean? You have big dream and big ego. You have to act on those big dream and big ego. You win the league. You know what I'm saying? You won the league. So now it's time for you to behave like you're champions. You're no longer ordinary. You're Premier League champions, man. Krupi, what we need. I'll take Krupi though. He's a young ball. I'll take Krupi. I mean, like him ordinary still to what we're looking for, but I ain't gonna lie. I think there's so much room for growth and development there. Yeah. I don't want to end up like loser pool, trust me. That would be devastating, man. That would be devastating. Trust me. George said, yeah, I've seen it. Matthew said, I already rated Kai. LOL, just never expected too much from him. Used to sign this man when he was still at Leverkusen. I've always rated Kai. I don't know why. I don't know why people go against him or stuff like that, but I've always rated Kai, to be honest with you. Sorry. Excuse me. All right, let me read out what Martinelli said. Martin sent it to me. Martinelli. So Martinelli said, I got here before Mikel Arteta. I saw like him at your word, right? That's all like him at your word. He got here before Mikel Arteta, now they want to push him out. People, I gotta catch up back with the stream. It's gone. Okay. So Martinelli said, I got here before Mikel Arteta, so it's something that I always talk about. He said, after our 2-1 win against Crystal Palace, I got here 7 years ago, and winning this today is something that I've been dreaming of. It's a pleasure for me to play for Arsenal, and winning this title is something that means a lot to everyone. And for me, it's even more, it means so much to me. It feels amazing winning the Premier League. It's something we've been trying to do for the past few years, and we did it this year. It means a lot to everyone in the football club, not just the players, but the staff, the fans, and every single person that works in the training ground, the stadium. Everyone deserves this moment, and everyone is a part of it. That's Martinelli's message to the fans. After almost 7 years at this club, it's hard to put into words what this moment means to me. I arrived at this club when I was 18 years old, far from home, barely speak the language, try to adapt to a completely new culture, new life, chasing a dream that felt so big at the time. I did not expect what the future would have held, but I knew I wanted to give everything for this club. We didn't just build a team, we built a family, an identity, and something the fans could believe in again. To see this club back where it belongs is one of the proudest moments of my career. I want to thank my family, thank everyone at the club, the staff, my teammates, and every person working behind the scene. Most importantly, thank you, the fans. Your support, your patience, and love throughout these years never went unnoticed. You stayed with us throughout the difficult moments, and this title belongs to you as much as anyone. The club changed my life. I will always be grateful for the privilege of wearing the shirt. That's what Martinelli said. Now, let me know if you guys think that's a goodbye or that's just gratitude. You know what I mean? It can be interpreted a lot of different ways. You know what I mean? And it's ironic that he's on the or is probably on person's mind that is going to leave, and nobody else came out and wrote anything like this. You know what I mean? No Saka, no Declan Rice, you know what I mean? Nobody else came out and wrote anything like this. You know what I mean? Was he emotional? You know what I mean? Was he in disbelief? Was he just grateful? You know what I mean? I don't know what was the situation. But a lot of people seem to think that it was a goodbye message from Gabby. You know what I mean? I mean, like, as a kid, you know what I mean? An 18-year-old speed monster that came to Arsenal Football Club, build a bromance with Bukayo Saka, and in the difficult times under Unai Emery, you know what I mean? Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka was the two lights that we looked to shine so that we could see. And they did. They did shine. One has stepped away, one has stepped away, leave one. For the most part, you know what I mean? But Gabriel Martinelli has still tried to keep up and still stay close. It's been a fantastic play for us. You know what I mean? It's not always been the best time for him, but he's always given everything that he has when he's wearing the shirt. You know what I mean? And for that, we appreciate him and we applaud him. Is it time for him to go? As I said, one of the problems that we Arsenal football fans have is we're very emotional when it comes down to our players. You know what I mean? We are very, very emotional when it comes down to our players. We do not understand how to let go when it comes down to our players. That's what I'm saying? We don't let go. Arsenal Football Club is a family football club. We create a bond. Our bond is forever. You know what I mean? Our bond is forever. And that's one of the situations that's haunting us. We need to understand that it doesn't matter if players leave, they're still Arsenal. You know what I mean? Once Arsenal fan, always an Arsenal fan. Everybody who has played for Arsenal can show you all over the world. You know what I mean? Is that a goodbye? You know what I mean? If it is a goodbye, it is a goodbye. So, yeah. What is going on in the chat now? Oh man, I was gonna grieve here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Martin said, I faith, Olivia, many underdogs have won the Champions League when they shouldn't. I don't know why people think we're an underdog though. To be honest with you, why are we an underdog? PSG won their domestic competition, we won ours. You know what I mean? PSG is the defending champions. We got knocked out at the semi-final last season. We're now at the final. We are unbeaten in this competition so far. Yeah, we are unbeaten. You have to forget, we are the unbeaten ones in this competition so far. Why are we the underdogs? Because we've never won it before. PSG never won it before until last year. You get me? I relinquish that underdog title. I don't think we're the underdogs going in nothing at all. You know what I mean? I think we're two giants going up against each other. Just the best team on the day is going to win. And I think that Arsenal will be the best team. You know what I mean? We're underdog because they're the reigning champions defending their title. That doesn't mean that we're the underdog. We are the most informed team in the Champions League right now. So that don't make us underdog. I think the only season we are the favorite. I think the only reason we are the favorite is because PSG won it last year. As I said, I do not take the underdog title because, as I said, we are the team that's informed in the league, in the Champions League right now. You get me? I understand that they are the defending champions. And we're not going to take away them being the defending champions. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not taking the underdog title going into this. I'm not allowing anybody to drain my energy thinking that, okay, PSG is better than us. That's what this underdog title show tells me, that this PSG team is better than us, so we're lucky if we win it. No. No, I don't think this PSG team is better than us. I do not. Okay? I do not. I think we can win it, and I think we will. Our players are likely going to play the biggest game of their club career right after winning the Premier League. The confidence won't ever be higher. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Almost fully fit. If Timber makes it, we will have 25 men to pick from. I think we still got 25 men to pick from. If even Timber is not fully fit, trust me, Timber played. You know what I mean? Timber is playing. They are putting Timber in that field. Yeah, minus Ben White. Yeah, even Ben White gonna go in the stand. Ben White gonna have a manager's tag, one of the staff tag. He gonna be there. He gonna be there. Okay, so sorry. Transfer rumors. So we still have that Morgan Rogers transfer rumors. We have that Alvarez transfer rumors as well. You know what I mean? If Arsenal go for a striker, do you think that Julian Alvarez will be? I mean, like Arsenal has become very ambitious now. We're actually aiming at some big guns. When I say big guns, I mean big guns. We're talking about Kvaratskhelia. We're talking about Julian Alvarez. You get what I'm saying? We're aiming at some high profile players. You know what I mean? No joke. You get me? And of course we should. We should of course aim at these players. You get me? Yeah. If you want to win and keep on winning, you have to have the best players to keep on doing so. You get me? Yeah, and I think, as I said, Arsenal need that maverick player. You know what I mean? We need that maverick player to get that. You know what I mean? The two big questions over who starts are between Alvarez and Gyökeres and Miles and Zubi. Yeah. I don't think we only have two though. I don't think we have two only. Because this team can set up in a lot of different ways because Arteta might just start Alvarez and Victor Gyökeres, to be honest with you. He might just do that. Because he might start with two strikers. You know what I'm saying? So you may never know. When you have so much players to pick from, you have selection headache because now you have formation, you have all sorts of things that you need to change from. You know what I mean? So it might just go on an all-out attack because the defense is stable. You know what I mean? And the best attack I think we have is when Kai Havertz, Victor Gyökeres, Odegaard, Saka is on the field. I think that's the best attack that we have. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he might just do that. So, I don't think it doesn't necessarily have to be either or. You might have both of them and then one of the midfield is sacrifice. You know what I mean? One of the midfield is sacrifice. If he has both of them, then definitely there's going to be no Miles or Zubi because then you're going to have just Declan Rice sitting. You get me? So, there's so much ways that he can set up this team. So much different ways that he can set up this team. You get me? At the end of the day, we are very defensively stable, but we still have to have some flair. We still have to have some flair. W said, I think we need Eze and Odegaard both playing, even if it means Eze on the wing. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be either Eze or Odegaard. I promise you. Because you cannot put an Eze on a wing with this devastation that Trossard is in right now. At this very moment, Eze is not better than Trossard. No. Not at this very moment. At this moment, when Trossard is in form, Eze doesn't see Trossard. And I'm a big fan of Eze. You know what I mean? But as I mentioned earlier on, remember I mentioned earlier on that Trossard reminds me of one of those maverick players. You know what I mean? It's just not that young anymore to do the thing long term, you know what I mean? But Trossard give me that maverick kind of player vibe. You get me? Yeah, that's what I get from Trossard. So I'm not with you on that one where, you know what I mean, Trossard play for Eze play for Trossard. No, not at this moment. No. Matty said, I think Mourinho is going to have a say in this final. He might, because I think he might. Mourinho like to have says in stuff like this, you know. Yeah, Mikel Mourinho like to have his say in stuff like this. Trust me. He does that well. He does that well. Jordan said, the way Coupe wrapped the ball around tall Haas, Donnarumma, that kid going to end up at Real Madrid or Barcelona or PSG one day if we do not snatch him up. Yeah, I think he's going somewhere. I think he's going to end up somewhere big this season. That's what I think. This season is going to end up somewhere big. You know what I mean? And I hope that big is Arsenal. I hope that big is Arsenal. Trust me. Yeah. All right, it's Champions League Golden Glove winner and third back-to-back Premier League Golden Glove winner. Right, it's fantastic, man. Put respect on his name. Without him, we didn't win this league. No, without Ryan, we don't win this shit. Nope. We could have win this with Kepa for sure. No. I like to see Califlora over Nkape as well. Califlora is going to play, bro. That goes without saying. Califlora is the starting left back for the Champions League. Trust me, he is. You know what I mean? He is. That's 2 players in 1 right there. You know what I mean? So you got to use up what you got. Marino is a big game player for international and club. Marino gonna have a say in this game, as Matty say. Don't leave him out. Don't forget him. Remember the name. You know, he's back. He has a Cinderella story going to happen at the end of this Champions League. And Marino is gonna write it. Remember that. I reckon one of them could do the right back job. Timber's gonna be fit, bro. Timber's gonna be fit. Arteta won manager of the season. Big up my manager that. Big up Arteta. I mean, like, as I said, the hyperactive knucklehead coach. You know what I mean? Always on the touchline, running up and down and making all sort of non-ticks and all of that. You get me? Always giving pundits headlines to write. You know what I mean? In more ways than one, whether it be good or bad. Mikel Arteta, after 22 years being in the wilderness, leave out there to die, to suffer, to death for thirst. You know what I mean? Mikel Arteta came and he steered us home. You get me? He steered us the green pasture where we can drink water right now, so till we're full. Mikel Arteta, deservedly manager of the season. Big up Mikel Arteta. Big up yourself, Mikel. Deserve it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And then we're going to collect a bigger award because everybody have to be the manager of football. You know what I mean? I'm going to be the best manager of football for this year. You know what I mean? When they complete the double. You understand me? Yeah, man, when they complete the double, it's going to be fantastic, and everybody have to give him some respect. And any antics at all, Mikel Arteta want to go on the touchline next season, people have to shut up. Okay? Yeah, because he earned that damn right. He earned it. That is it. People can't talk no if I crap about Mikel, you know. You get me? He just need a few more trophies to cement himself in some of the elites. As people always say, he's won the same amount of Premier League trophy as Klopp. Okay? Yes. I'm going to win the Champions League trophy and I'm going to go right up there. You understand what I say? Yeah, man, that is it. That is it. I also love that we celebrate in Palace corner. Couldn't have done it without corner and own goal either. Hey, I like the fact that we scored corner kick in the final game. You know what I mean? That's how we start off the season. A corner kick, a header. You know what I mean? From Califlora. That was our first goal. That's how we started. By corner, and we finish it. You know what I mean? We started by a set piece and we finish it by a set piece. You know what I mean? I'm loving it. Loving it. Happy to see that the man can score too. It was a good goal. Matty said, my new Arsenal shirt is serving me well. Matty, you live in that. You live in that. So people, as of today, I mean, like, as of tomorrow, as of later on, if I manage to come on stream later on, we are going to be fully focused on the Champions League. You know what I mean? I honestly think we can win it. I do. You know what I mean? I honestly do think we can win it. Last season, I think everybody thought that Inter would have won it, or even Inter would have put up a better fight because they're veterans. You know what I mean? They're experienced, they're this, they're that. But guess what? PSG won it. And the same doubt that they give PSG last season, saying that they've never won it before, they don't have the experience, they don't have the know-how, is the same doubt they're giving us now. So we're going to prove them wrong just as well. We're going to take it home. It's going to be a double season for Arsenal fans. You understand me? It's going to be a double season for Arsenal fans. So we're going to be celebrating twice in one. Saturday, going to be a fantastic day. Right? The parade is when again, Matty, Jordan? Is the parade on Monday or Sunday? Sunday or Monday? It's on Monday, right? Ryan in the building, big up at himself, right? Go on, my fam. Go on, you know, we're done there. We're there talk about Arsenal business as usual, you know? Yeah, man. We do it, Riley. Yeah, but we do the damn thing, brother. We don't do it, we do the damn thing. We've been telling them that we're going to do it. You know what I mean? We're not done it. We're not finished. We're going to do it again. Saturday, we're going to do it again. You get me? Right now, you have a 1-8 tonight chat because I think Olivia pushed 8. I don't know why. You know what I mean? But besides that, just realize what. Big up Paul in the building that just come into. Just realize what Arsenal. You know what I mean? Conversation are going surrounding Arsenal. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. People have to put respect on our name now. You know? I don't know who gonna get. Who y'all think gonna be the banter team next season? You know what I mean? Ryan said, gonna for life. That is it. Gonna for life. We're not switch. A full time now for joy and have fun and rejoicing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Our time to have fun, man. Yeah, man. Our time now to have fun. Matthew saying, New Year is best of all time. Shows your age. Yeah, but they've never had a season like Prime New Year. But as I said, people, going forward, we're going to face the Champions League. You know what I mean? We don't have much because I think Arteta have to play them on a lockdown. I think we're only going to get one training session. I think only one training session. Them are gonna have, but y'all know some snitch in the Arsenal training or something. Somebody always find a way to leak out something. You know what I mean? There's always somebody there, some haters or somebody there who want a little hype to leak out something that's going on in the training ground or behind closed door or some shit. They need to find them person and weave them out. You know what I mean? As much as we like the sauce, you know what I mean, they're not pushing out the things that are making, you know what I mean, Arsenal look good. You get me? Yeah. We played PSG 3 times last season, and we're arguably the better team on 2 of those occasions. We've improved massively since then, and PSG are falling off a bit. PSG can win the Champions League. They can't win the Champions League. They can't. They rest all their players until the end of the season and about at the beginning of the season because they know they will win the league. The league Arteta saying we will win the UEFA Champions League at the party. Yeah, man. There's too much snitching at the place, man. Too much snitch. They need to find them and weed them out. You know? Yeah. We never once played with both Gabriel and Saliba at the back either. Hey, I'm going to say this because I'm going to go shortly, but I'm going to tell you all this. Everybody know my confidence is through the roof. You get me? My confidence was through the roof before we win the league. My confidence is way through the roof now that we win the league. We beat PSG last season before they beat us twice. And in the 2 games that they beat us, we were still playing good football. You understand what I'm saying? The game that we played away against PSG was a fantastic game for us. As I said, Donnarumma, they were saved by Donnarumma. And that's the only reason why they managed to do what they did. I do not see PSG beating Arsenal. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I do not see. I don't care what nobody want to say or nobody want to predict. I do not see PSG beating Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal going to lift their first Champions League trophy on Saturday. And we're going to hope that kind of worm with trophies. You get me? Yeah, man. We're going to have to lend Tottenham some trophy to where we're going to have trophy. We're going to have to borrow Tottenham cabinet to put trophies in. You get me? Yeah. I saw the thing I go look. You know, Partey messed up himself in the first leg as well. You know what I mean? And Partey was the one that gave away the goal in the second leg when he come back. Don't forget that too. Don't forget that too. Alice one, come on, man, give it a rest, man. Give it a rest. You gotta know when you're defeated, man. You have to know when you're defeated, man. Come on, Alex, man. Make sure you like the channel since you're coming on the chat. Alright, Alex? Make sure you hit that like button. Me either. I don't see it. We will be too much for them and we will beat them convincingly too, Riley. That is it. That is it. You know what I mean? Would you be heartbroken if you guys lost the final? No, we will not be heartbroken because we're not losing the final. No, we're not losing the final. Well, when people are twerking for other clubs, won't work against us anymore. That's funny. That's funny to us now. You know what I mean? All you spend all season, all the clubs to the end, up embarrassed. Give up now. Matty, your mouth need washout. No, your fingertip the way I type with, they need something. Your fingertip the way I type with Matty need something. You need to filter your words. Ryan said we're going to score from a corner, Riley. Believe. I do believe, man. I do. Yes, we're going to score. That's going to be our first goal. That's going to be our first goal from a corner. You know what I mean? We're going to upset them with these corner kick this season. And then we're going to switch it up on them next season. Just watch it. Arteta football, remember. Remember, Arteta army. You know what I mean? Arteta build different army with different battles. We have to understand how the game works. You get me? Yeah, man. Arteta army will come at them. Remember this. Remember this. I wouldn't even be bothered if we lose, as long as we put in a good performance, as long as we play our best we can be. We can't be disappointed. We're not going to lose. I trust me, we're not going to lose. We're going to play. And we're going to play some of our best football and we're going to win. You know what I mean? We're going to win. People going to look and say, wow, is this the same Arsenal? Just remember that. Just remember that. Just remember that. The way my fingers type, my mouth does the same. Trust me. Well, both of them need to filter. I hope we score from a corner, either Yokeres or Saka, and then we play the most boring football for the rest of the game. Just so the hate watch can enjoy it. I really don't want us to play boring football, man. I want us to play the Arsenal way. The one that we're learning now and developing. Scoring from corners and driving through the midfield. All of them something. You know what I mean? But we just want us to score and just be nice. We just want to have a fun game. You know what I mean? something that we can leave these damn people speechless and have nothing to chat with. You get me? Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? People, I gotta run. Big up on the damn self. You know what I mean? Big up everybody that joined the stream. Remember, if y'all didn't like the stream, go ahead and do it now, man. Go ahead and do it now. You know what I mean? If y'all new to the stream, go ahead and if y'all new to the stream, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe to the thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for making Riley's World. Y'all know it's been fun. You know what I mean? It's been fun. And we will be back again later on. Until then, y'all go watch the shots. Okay? The shots are out. There's a shots there that I want everybody to watch when I watch it tonight. You know what I mean? There are 2 shots that I did. Right? There's 2 shots that I did that I'd like y'all to watch. Right? One is called From the Bottle to the Cup. I think that was kind of fun. You know what I mean? Y'all go watch that one, From the Bottle to the Cup. And then the one that I did last said, being an Arsenal fan is not just an identity, it's a way of life. You know what I mean? So yeah, go check out them shots, man. 2 fantastic shots. Lots of comments going on in them shots as well. You know what I mean? Lots of comments going on in them shots as well. People are having their say in those shots about something. Jordi did comment on one of them already. Yeah, Jordi did comment on one of them already. So Jordi have seen one at least. You know what I mean? And comment on it. The one that said being Arsenal fan is a way of life. Jordi, I've seen that one. You know what I mean? And he has said his piece on it. And you know what I mean? Well said, Jordi. You know what I mean? Well said. People need to understand that we know our team that we support and we know where we're coming from. We know what we're about. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So people, go ahead and check out them shots. You know what I mean? Leave a comment to let me know that you guys were there. All right? Big up on the damn self. Goodness for the victory. You know the damn thing go. Y'all know we're winning. You know what I mean? Y'all know we're winning. So get to the self ready because it's going to be a party. The celebration going to be up. You get me? Yeah, that is it. That is it. Yeah, comment on it, bro. We share the same view. All right, that is it, man. That is it. Big up yourself, man. I appreciate everybody for the support as always. You know what I mean? As I said, if I'm back in time, we do a stream later on. If not, we'll be back here tomorrow. We start looking at the Champions League, counting down the days. It's true we're making out here. Okay? It's true we're making out here. Until then, big up on the damn self. Moderators, appreciate you, man. One love. Big up on yourself. Big up everybody in the comment. Big up on the damn self. Sooner tomorrow or later.